How you doing, YouTube people? I wanted to make a video today about uh, why young men should not get married. And from my experience, I've been married twice. And from my experience, it's not to your benefit to get married. Stay single. This is a warning. Stay single as long as you can. And there's no reason for you to have to get married, especially in these hard times. You think you need somebody, but you don't. Stay by yourself because they're after what you have so that they can have more. And they, I mean the women, want your stuff. And they'll get it. When you marry them and you divorce them, you're going to wind up giving them half of your stuff or paying child support or paying for something else. Their Mercedes, their BMW, their hair, their nails, that's what you're going to be paying for. From my experience, I waited until I was 39 before I got married, and got married because I thought that I was missing out on something, but I wasn't. All my friends around me were, you know, having businesses just like I was, having two businesses and building a third, and everybody else was out partying. And, I saw them with their houseboats and, you know, uh, all kind of other stuff, RVs, all that kind of stuff that I desired to have. I wanted those things and family, but it comes with a price. Don't get caught up in the hype. It's not all that great. Um, you will regret it. This is a warning from my experience. Let me continue with that. I got married to a woman who was HR manager, making good money just like I was. I thought, well, maybe we'll work something out and we'll have a good life. We both making over 80,000 a year, okay? But 6 months into the marriage, she wanted to quit working and said, I want you just to take care of me. I ain't gonna do nothing. Okay, so in the bitter divorce and all that stuff, I lost my businesses. And I wound up doing some time in jail. We won't go into that, but it cost me. And it cost me my businesses also. But even though I got my business back. Not the same business, but I started over again. I'm persistent. This is why I'm warning you guys, because most women are raised as a child to find a man who's a doctor, a lawyer, a man who's making money. That's why a lot of these women get caught up messing with these thugs, because they want these guys who have money that can take care of them, and that makes them feel secure. You don't need that. You don't need to take care of anybody. Take care of yourself. That's what's most important, is taking care of yourself. You'll be sane for a longer period of time without that. All that stress that comes with it. Having kids, I have 3 sons, 3 beautiful sons. I love them. They're great kids. They're great people. I have one more that I'm getting ready to go to college. He's got another year to go to high school, and then he's going to go to college after that. So I've done my job as a father, taking care of my kids, my sons. That's my job. But you don't have to do that unless you really want to get married. But I'm going to pray for you if you do. But if you have some kids, take care of your kids. That's what I want to talk about. And we'll probably make another video soon. I'm getting ready to go to work. And I have 2 part-time jobs at night and still running part-time my business. So it takes up a lot of time. So I'll find out some more time and get back with you, okay? Thanks for watching. Hello, this is probably, you can probably consider this a part 2 of one of my other videos. I only have a few, but there'll be more, and this is to why not get married, to another part to that. I want to address what I think young men should do. Personally, I would never get married again, but that's me. I've done my work. I've done what I needed to do. But I would advise young men what they should do is, first of all, get themselves together, straight, stay clean, stay out of jail, do what you need to do to stay healthy, get educated, and once you get your career going or your business going or something where you can take care of yourself, do that. And then you'll be able to take care of somebody else if you want to. And choosing a woman, make sure you spend time with them, get to know them, because there's a lot to know once you get to living with somebody, and things change. Just spend time before you get to know them. Don't just jump at the first thing that tastes good and looks good. Just don't do that. Just take your time, and if it's worth waiting for, it'll be worth it for you later on. That's what I would say. And find out if you guys can work together, you know, see how she reacts in different situations, see how her family is, see how she reacts with her family, all kind of things you need to know. Check out the person thoroughly. There are good men out there, and there's good women out there. So that's my other part to why not get married. I'm sure I'll have other videos when I get some more time. Okay? Thanks. Hello everybody out there in YouTube video watchers. I just want to talk about baby mama drama syndrome again. I know there's a lot of videos on it, and I just wanted to give my take on it. It looks like one of the people you can blame mostly for that is, unfortunately, is the mothers of these young women who are getting pregnant out of wedlock. And why I say it's the mothers is because the mothers are condoning this for them to keep the baby when they shouldn't, and that makes the young woman wind up having a miserable life because she's not ready to have it. She's had a baby by somebody that was not right for her, and it could never be right from then on. But first of all, why I say I blame the mothers, because the mothers are encouraging them to keep their babies when they know that the father's never going to be around. He's no good to begin with. So if they would stop telling them to keep the baby and make them suffer, you know, through having the baby, is a lot of work in having a child out of wedlock and by yourself. And it would help if they would just stop telling them to have the baby because they want to make them suffer through it because they had a miserable childhood or a miserable past with their first child, and they want to make their daughter suffer some kind of way. That's wrong to do for the kids that are coming up. Kids, they are innocent. Little babies are innocent. They're to be cherished and to be loved, not to be crapped on like most of these women who are mean and turn mean by having babies out of wedlock. So that's my take on the little bit of baby mama drama. I'll probably do more videos out there. Thanks a lot. Thanks for watching. Hello everybody out there who's tuning into my channel. This video is about black people helping black people. As far as I know, back in the 60s, when people started trying to simulate, look it up if you need to know what that means, or if you don't understand it, there's other people who have good videos about people trying to assimilate. Before then, before the 60s, black people were helping each other, working together, trying to come up and be on an equal economical level. After Jim Crow, which started probably back in the Carolinas, because when the slaves were freed, they started working and using their skills to profit and have businesses, and a lot of the poor white people were not doing as well and didn't like it, so they decided, let's keep them from having what they are having because they're living better than we are. So let's stir up some stuff and put a law against it and call it Jim Crow. So they got with the rich people who were controlling plantations, cotton, and tobacco up in Virginia, and got together with the government people in South Carolina and started the Jim Crow movement to keep blacks down. That's what happened. So between the 30s and the 40s, blacks started moving out to different areas and prospering and working together. Little towns sprung up. People were working together, supporting each other, which we don't do anymore. Since the 60s, we unfortunately, people started trying to assimilate and become less, not say less black, but just trying to not be as supportive of one another. I don't know where this come from, but it's been hurting black people, and it's going to continue to hurt black people until they decide, or until we decide that we need to help each other and not depend on anybody else. A lot of other people have been saying it for a long time, but we got to work together. We got to figure this out. Other ethnic groups are doing it. Why shouldn't we do it? Learn something. Learn from what they do. They come here from another place on this earth and try to assimilate. Same thing happens. The white man is not going to accept them no matter what. You're always going to be less than they are. That's a fact. No matter how hard you try. But the best thing you can do is work together and become economically strong and put yourself together and live and educate your children. That's what you can do for yourself. That's my message today on black people helping black people. Hey y'all out there, YouTube. This is OG Savine. It's a long story, but we're not here to talk about that anyway. I'm going to be opening my new channel that was inspired by some other brothers on YouTube who speak very well, talk about a lot of interesting subjects, and I want to be one of those who can voice my opinion and get you to come on my channel and voice your opinion also. I want to start by saying or asking the question, who are these young men who are fucking these fat, ugly women, putting out all these ugly ass kids out there and not taking care of them? Who in the fuck is doing all this? Who are these kind of guys? Anybody have any comments or suggestions or know of people like that? Let me know. Get on the channel and let me know. This is one of my first videos, or my first video, and there'll be more. Hope you subscribe and at least listen, and if you don't like it, don't watch it. Turn it off.